There are going to be new food labels in store shelves near you. This is very important for your children and health nutrition needs. Here's what you need to know. So Health Canada has finally approved new labels that will appear on the front of the package, as well as a nutritional label that's behind the package. So typically, you'll see in the back of the package nutritional label that has calories, carbohydrates, protein, fats, sometimes micronutrients as well. And it's supposed to give every parent or consumer a general idea of the nutritional components of the meal or the product that you're buying. While the nutritional labeling is clear, it can be sometimes really hard to understand and contextualize. Every child is growing differently. They may have different needs. As they get a little bit older, their daily requirements change as well. So it's an ever-evolving process. But we do know that processed foods and obesity are on the rise. And therefore, we need to scrutinize nutritional labels a lot more, especially in children. So the hope for these labels that are in front of the package is to kind of give a parent or a consumer just a very quick sort of way to know if it's high in fat, high in sugars, and that way you can make meaningful and important decisions on whether or not you should buy the product or not. Now, obviously, this isn't a perfect system by no means whatsoever, but it is a start. Many times when we're shopping for food, we're always grab and go and don't necessarily take a look at the nutritional components of a product, especially if it's things that we really, really like. So while you're waiting in line to cash out, you can take a look at these labels that are in the front of the product and maybe make a second decision on whether or not you actually want to buy it or not. And sometimes even thinking about making another purchase or an alternative purchase to find products that are less in saturated fat or less high in sugars or less sodium. Childhood nutrition is very key to their growth. And as food cost goes really high and accessing fresh food and fruits and vegetables, as well as leaner meats become much more expensive and inaccessible these days. So every day we have to make a conscious decision on whether or not we want to eat healthy as best as possible. And that can be really, really hard. So if labels like these help parents and consumers make better and healthier decisions, it's a really good start. And all companies have to abide by this by January of 2026. So things are coming very, very soon. So have you tried a product or eaten something that you thought was really healthy for you and it actually wasn't? Comment down below. And as always, talk to your family doctor, talk to your pediatrician, or if you have access to a dietitian, ask them those questions as well to figure out what are things that you can put in their lunch bag and for dinner that are healthy, sustainable, and affordable.